Previously on the practice.
To the world and to the potential jury pool, you are the man who murdered his pregnant wife and unborn son.
I need you to start demonstrating the zeal that comes with defending an innocent man.
Daddy!
Hey, baby!
Your client murdered my sister, Miss Frutt. I won't be cooperating much with his defense.
Do you think your mom killed herself?
I know my dad didn't kill her. He loved her. So I think she must have committed suicide.
Alan, what's up?
Something came up at Carruthers. I left. Now I'm looking for new employment.
What exactly came up at Crothers, Alan?
I embezzled, allegedly.
Alan.
I'm going through an enormous character growth.
Just the same.
And I need a break.
This agreement that you had me type up? Tantamount to insurance fraud.
Is that wrong? Why are we whispering?
She has a headache.
She?
God.
She gets headaches?
And cramps. Explains a lot, don't you think?
Sheila.
Alan.
Sheila.
Alan.
I want you to allow me to settle this case.
No.
Sheila.
Alan.
Assuming you do hear God's thoughts, persuading a jury of that reality will be difficult for me.
I win my cases. I had the highest winning percentage of any litigator in my firm. They had no right to fire me.
Sometimes we need to forgive those who trespass against us.
Not.
Are you rolling? We're on day 3 of Bradley Stanfield's double murder trial. It's not known when the prosecution is going to rest. Sources say, hey, damn it.
Cause of death, cyanide poisoning.
And the cyanide entered Mrs. Stanfield's system how, Doctor?
Ingestion. Traces found in coffee.
Doctor, you're aware that a suicide note was found?
Ridiculous.
I'm sorry?
Cyanide poisoning, violent death. Nobody commits suicide that way.
Doctor, did the cyanide come in liquid or solid form?
Powder.
Powder. So one way for it to have gotten into the coffee would be for somebody to simply pour it into her cup. Right, Doctor?
Yes.
And another way, somebody could have put it into the coffee grounds. Isn't that correct, Doctor?
Could happen.
So the poison could have been put into the coffee long before, perhaps days before it was bought and consumed by the victim. Isn't that right, Doctor?
Could happen.
Doctor, what can you tell me about Molly Stanfield's personality?
Nothing. Not psychologist.
Well, Doctor, suicide goes very much to the psychology of the victim. You're up here trying to rule out suicide, and you know nothing about Molly Stanfield. You can't rule out suicide, can you, Doctor?
The cause of action is wrongful termination under the state's Employment Practices Act. We already filed with the MCAD to no avail.
When were you fired?
June.
We have a settlement conference scheduled for 11 o'clock. Failing settlement.
Excuse me, could I just stop you for a sec?
Surely.
Jimmy, I don't mind you looking at me. In fact, I'm even flattered. But would you mind keeping each stare to 8 seconds total in duration? Anything longer than that is just an invasion of my privacy.
8 seconds or less, Jimmy. Okay?
Sure.
Now, if we don't settle, I'd like to have you second chair of the trial. Your plain folk style could be an asset. A lot of jurors today relate to the phonetically challenged.
Excuse me?
I mean that as a compliment, Jimmy. You're the everyman.
I'm not a simple person. I'm very deep.
Yes. And what I'd be looking for is for you to go to your depths and say to the jury, not fair. Can you do that?
1, 2, 3.
A drug overdose is one thing, but cyanide?
Why not? It's quick.
And violent. There are headaches, vomiting, possible suffocation. It's an ugly death.
It's not possible Molly Stanfield wanted to die ugly?
I suppose it's possible, but as I said, I've never seen it. Also, the note. When people leave notes, typically it's to provide explanation or to say goodbye. Here we have, I do not choose to live, typed, unsigned.
You think the note was a fake?
Yes. Scripted by somebody who wanted us to think it was a suicide.
Sounds like whoever did this was pretty sloppy.
Certainly unconvincing.
Or maybe very clever. Maybe the victim made it look like a phony suicide, hoping the police would suspect her husband of murder.
I beg your pardon?
This marriage was marked by a lot of anger, Doctor, if not hatred. Isn't it possible Molly Stanfield decided to check out and take her husband down in the process?
Is that what you think happened?
Or somebody else killed her, knowing the police always look to the spouse. Can you positively rule that out? That somebody else killed her? Let me put it this way. Who besides my client did you investigate?
You can't be willing to take this to trial.
Oh, but we can. She was terminated for a disability. That's against the law.
She was terminated for not being able to fulfill the function of the job. One such function being client relations. She claims God talks to her, for God's sake. She claims bald men access her thoughts.
You seem upset.
I am upset. We're wasting valuable time here. How can you be willing to go forward with this? She will be publicly revealed as a loon, which you are, Sheila.
May I speak off the record? As recently as 5 months ago, you, Mr. Lambert, and my client had rather vigorous sexual relations. Do you recall that, Mr. Lambert? Do you, Sheila?
Vividly. What is this, an extortion attempt?
Oh, extortion is a very bad thing. I would never. However, one of my favorite words, however. Don't you like that word?
Love it.
I would have to introduce this carnal episode as an admission on Mr. Lambert's part that he considered my client to be both competent and sane.
How do you figure that?
Well, Mr. Ginsburg, certainly if he had relations with a person who, to his mind, lacked capacity to consent to said relations. What's the word I'm looking for now?
Heavens?
Rape. In Massachusetts, having sex with the incompetent, was it heavens?
Rape.
Right.
You're now using the threat of a criminal trial to advance a civil claim, Mr. Shore. That's grounds for disbarment.
I don't believe I did that. But why don't you go report me? See how it all unfolds. $2.6 million, gentlemen. That's your out.
I want to see my niece.
When the meeting is over, they will come out.
I am that child's guardian.
Actually, her father is still the legal guardian, and it's my understanding you want him convicted. If you interfere with our defense, what you'll be doing is giving him grounds for a new trial. I don't think you want that. Now, please, sit over there and wait while I check on your niece.
All right. First, this Shore guy is totally corrupt. Second, the client is nuts. She thinks God talks to her.
Excuse me?
She also thinks bald men access her thoughts. And if you stare at her more than 8 seconds, you invade her privacy. And Shore, he just tried extorting the lawyer. He's a crook.
Come on, honey.
Christine? Listen, I know you're not sympathetic to our case here.
You're using a 10-year-old girl as a trial prop. How could anyone be sympathetic to that?
If you try to interfere with Emma's involvement, we will assert our rights against you.
Come on, honey.
You calling the daughter?
I don't know. All she has to say is that her mother seemed sad. We're thinking about accusing Christine.
Her, the sister.
She has no alibi. They didn't get along. Basically, we've got nothing else.
Eleanor.
I think I can sell it.
Are you out of your mind?
It's called Plan B. We use it on occasion when Plan A is sure to fail.
What about Emma's testimony? She'll support suicide.
None of us feel Emma will help us. In fact, we think trying to exploit her further could even hurt.
Well, my testimony...
And we don't think you should testify either. There's too much to impeach you with. Right now, your domestic assault isn't in evidence. If you testify, Bradley, it comes into play.
What is our defense?
Reasonable doubt. All we need to show is that it's possible somebody else did it, including possibly your sister-in-law. We know it's desperate. We're not kidding ourselves, but it's something, Bradley.
We do not commit blackmail in this firm. We do not resort to extortion or any other criminal offenses to settle our claims.
Eugene, I give you my word. I would never get caught.
I will report you to the bar myself.
Jimmy, I brought you in on this case because I sensed a connection between us.
You brought me in because you think I'm simple.
Simple would be speaking directly with the person you have issues with, Jimmy. Going behind my back, that makes you complicated. You're no longer invited to play on my team, Jimmy.
My sister was a devout Catholic. Suicide is considered against God. She also was not a woman to indulge in self-pity. Nothing kept that woman down, no matter what the setback.
Could she have privately been unhappy?
No. If anything, she seemed happier lately. She was in love.
In love with?
She had a boyfriend. I didn't approve, but I was at least hopeful that it would get her out of her involvement with him.
Him? You observed your sister with him?
Yes. It was increasingly more and more angry to the point that I felt that it was extremely unhealthy for Emma. Clearly, it turned out to be unhealthy for Molly as well.
You said she was a devout Catholic. Are you?
Yes, I am.
Is it possible, knowing how opposed you were to suicide, that your sister concealed her plans to take her life?
This was not a suicide, and I am finding this repulsive.
You seem angry.
I am.
You and your sister often got angry with each other, didn't you?
We had our differences. Primarily over the war zone they subjected Emma to.
Just out of curiosity. Where were you the day your sister died?
I beg your pardon?
I don't mean to be rude, but if my client should be convicted of this murder, he'd be disqualified from inheriting, and you'd get more of your sister's money, wouldn't you?
Are you suggesting I killed my sister?
I'm just suggesting that you had keys to her house, that you knew her coffee drinking patterns. Did the police ever investigate you?
No, they did not.
A year ago, you tried to get custody of Emma because you considered your sister to be an unfit parent.
I considered them both unfit because of the way they fought continually in front of Emma.
You love Emma very much.
Like a daughter, yes, I do.
And if your sister dies and your brother-in-law gets convicted of this crime, you would get custody of Emma, wouldn't you, Christine? Everything would work out.
You are disgusting.
$1?
Yes, Mr. Shore. That is our offer. $1, and it's final. We were offended by your little extortion attempt yesterday, and we're perfectly willing to go to trial on Thursday. And when we do, it's going to get out that your client is insane. Her peers are going to learn that she is deeply, deeply deluded, and she will likely be unemployable forever. So go ahead, Mr. Shore. Advise your client to move forward with this claim. Counsel her that it is in her best interest to do so. And you, why don't you just talk it over with God?
Let me tell you something.
Mr. Ginsburg, what you've done, unwittingly or not, is turn the matter personal. When a case becomes personal to me, Mr. Ginsburg, my priorities shift. My goal becomes not so much to vindicate, but rather to avenge. My mission now is to get you. The meeting is over. You may go.
Blessed are the merciful, for they will be shown mercy. Blessed are the meek, for they will possess the land. Blessed are those who hunger and thirst for justice, for they will get their fill.
Rest? What about my testimony?
We agreed you shouldn't testify since...
I never agreed. You agreed.
If you take the stand, your domestic assault comes into evidence.
And if I don't go up there, we have no defense.
Our case is reasonable doubt. It's burden of proof. We've already established the possibility of suicide. We've established the possibility of somebody else killing her. That's the best we can do here.
No, it isn't.
If you take the stand, you are guaranteed a guilty...
You listen to me. From my perspective, I've already bought the guilty verdict. I do not want to rest.
If you get...
I'm talking. Like you said from the start, everyone thinks I'm guilty. I'm the sick bastard who killed his pregnant wife and unborn child. Well, people need to hear from me now. My daughter needs to hear from me.
Then do it behind closed doors.
I will do it in that room. I have made a life out of being liked, Eleanor. Look at my face. Every job I've got, every woman, it's because I'm trustworthy. I'm sympathetic. I make a favorable impression.
Brad, I agree with Eleanor. You testifying would not be a good idea.
I will take that stand, and I will make a favorable impression. I will tell my story, and they will cry for me. You understand me?
We understand you perfectly.
I'm actually really excited about the trial. There's no greater rush of adrenaline. And I'm looking forward to working together again, you and me too. I thought we gelled perfectly at that first settlement conference. You know, our rhythms were together. It was kind of like sex. What do you think about me presenting the open? There's no better way of showing off my skills as a litigator.
Did you get a message just then? From God?
As a matter of fact, I did. Why?
I was just wondering.
So what do you think about me opening?
I think it sounds good.
Okay.
Listen, I need to meet with your doctors tomorrow.
Why?
To prepare their testimony.
Why would we be calling doctors?
We're basing our claim on disability law. So I'll need to present evidence of...
My disability? I have none, Alan.
When I try cases, Sheila, I don't like surprises. Therefore, I would like to meet with your doctors.
Well, I'll give you all the surprises right now. I have no doctors.
You're not being treated by anybody?
Why should I be? Because God speaks to me? That doesn't make me ill, and it doesn't make me any less of a lawyer. I thought I'd have meat. I'm on the Atkins diet, so let's bring on the protein.
In what certainly promises to be the most dramatic moment of the trial, Brad Stanfield will sit in the witness chair and presumably deny that he killed his pregnant wife, Molly, and their unborn son, Michael.
You called, Eugene? Yes. I wanted to meet our new client.
Ah, Sheila. Oh. Sheila Carlisle, Eugene Young.
Why is she hiding behind you?
You're bald, Eugene. You can access her thoughts.
May I have a word with you, please, Alan?
Certainly. Sheila?
Are you serious about trying this case?
Quite.
The woman thinks God speaks to her?
She does.
As senior partner, I'm directing you to either settle or enter your withdrawal. This firm cannot and will not proceed to court with that cause of action.
May I respond?
Please.
The client merely thinks you can access her thoughts because of your baldness, Eugene. But if I'm not mistaken, you're not bald. You shave your head, if I may. Just as I thought. Nubs. It's all a big misunderstanding. I'll let her know.
You do not amuse me.
I sense that.
It wasn't a perfect marriage. I had an affair once. Turns out she was having one.
But still, you didn't want a divorce.
No, we had a daughter. For both Molly and me, Emma was everything. And
what, Brad?
And despite our battles, my love for Molly was as strong as ever. I resisted the divorce simply because I couldn't imagine life without her. That may make me weak, but it's the truth.
Did you kill your wife, Bradley?
No, I didn't. She was pregnant with my son. A son I had dreamed of. The idea that I could take a life, any life, but to accuse me of killing Molly or Michael?
You heard it mentioned that your sister-in-law, Christine, might have had both motive and opportunity.
I can't believe Christine could be capable of this. She and Molly had battles, and I know she wanted custody of Emma, but this was her own sister.
Did Molly have any other enemies?
I mean, obviously, she had secrets. I didn't know about the affair, but no enemies that I knew of.
Brad, you have to understand why you're a suspect. You have a troubled marriage, your wife wants to leave you, and she suddenly found poisoned to death in your home with no signs of anybody else being there but you.
I would never be capable of taking a human life. I could never hurt the woman that I love more than life.
You could never hurt her. A year ago, the police were called to your house once because you hit her.
Once, during an argument, I lashed out. I'm ashamed of that.
You're ashamed. And when the police questioned you after finding her dead, you didn't tell them of your affair, did you?
No, I was...
Ashamed?
Objection?
The police asked if you and your wife had any domestic problems. You answered no. That was a lie, wasn't it, Mr. Stanfield?
I didn't imagine that I was a suspect at the time of that question. I thought my marriage was a private matter.
I see. You also told the police that you tried to revive your wife.
Yes, after I found her, I performed chest compressions, mouth to mouth.
Yes, you said you tried to breathe air into her lungs. And yet, we found no traces of your saliva on her mouth. In fact, there was no smudging even of her lipstick, Mr. Stanfield. Did you not touch her lips as you performed mouth to mouth?
I thought I did.
You thought you did. The night before Molly's death, neighbors heard you and your wife screaming at each other from inside your home. What was the fight about, Mr. Stanfield?
We argued a lot in our marriage. I said so. That particular argument, she complained that I worked too much, that I was an absentee husband.
That's what the fight was about?
Yes.
One neighbor, Martin Reed, who was seated right there, he heard you screaming at your wife, "Do you love him?" Did she love who, Mr. Stanfield?
I do not recall saying that.
You stated to the police and testified again today that you didn't learn of your wife's affair until after her death. And yet the night before, you were heard screaming, "Do you love him?"
As I said before, I don't remember saying that. I knew nothing about her affair.
Not good.
How bad?
All 6 voted guilty. Unequivocally.
What are you talking about?
I hired a focus group to monitor the trial.
They found your testimony unconvincing and unanimously rejected it.
All right. Look, I would like to explore murder too.
Absolutely not.
Brad?
That is a life sentence, Eleanor.
With the possibility of parole. I don't know what to tell you. We are going to lose here. We are dead.
Daddy, let me tell.
Emma, please be quiet.
Daddy, you said you...
Emma?
Tell what?
Nothing. Could I have a moment alone with my daughter, please?
Hey,
Hey, I'm working on my opening. You want to hear it?
in a second. I need you to listen to me, Sheila.
Yeah.
The reason I so readily took this case, aside from my tremendous affection for you, is because I know, your eccentricities notwithstanding, you've always been a fierce and brilliant litigator. And I have never, ever known you to be off on the law. But I'm concerned, Sheila. Because now, you are off on the law.
How so?
The basis of our claim lies in employment discrimination. Massachusetts General Laws, Chapter 151. You drafted the complaint, Sheila. We must, as a matter of law, make a showing that you're handicapped within the meaning of the statute. We will need a doctor to testify that you have a mental illness, because you do. And if we cannot make a showing that you're mentally ill, we cannot win this lawsuit. What are your thoughts? Talk to me.
Please don't abandon me, Helen.
I won't.
I was initially diagnosed with schizophrenia. I had excellent premorbid functioning. I was later re-diagnosed with a non-bizarre delusional disorder. Delusional and not schizophrenic, because the voices were within my head and not from external sources. I was treated with antipsychotic medication. The voices remitted. I went off the medication and she came back. There you have it. I'll make the doctors available to you. Though I haven't been treated in over 2 months.
I'll let you get back to your opening.
Alan, I need you to win this case for me. Can you win it for me, please?
Done.
We know you love your dad very much, and he loves you. We're his lawyers, and all of his secrets are safe with us. Are you the person who poisoned your mother?
I told you I don't really want to talk about it right now.
Emma, I don't think you really want your dad to live the rest of his life in prison.
There may be a way for us to help him and to protect you at the same time. But we need to know the truth, Emma. Did you poison your mother? Can you tell us why?
She was ruining everything.
She's lying to protect me.
I don't think so.
Where is she?
She's with Tara. Listen.
I killed Molly. All right? Emma's just trying to protect me. Leave it at that.
Oh, so now you're suddenly saying that you did it? You've been protecting your daughter.
This doesn't help her. She's 10. She'll be destroyed.
She'll most definitely be destroyed if she's locked up.
That doesn't have to happen. There's probably an insanity defense. She's 10. Plus, for God's sake, if she's ever to have any chance of psychological or emotional health, she's gonna need you on the outside. You accepting guilt for her crime.
Accept guilt because I'm at fault, Eleanor. She was raised in an environment of hatred. Her mom and I fought. Emma? Whatever caused her to do this, I absolutely accept fault.
Let us try to work this out.
Just make the deal on murder too. I'll take it.
We're not allowed to do that.
As Emma's legal guardian, I am directing you to hire independent counsel for her. That you have to do.
She's a gifted attorney, and I mean gifted. She has the highest winning percentage of all our litigators. But God speaks to her. She claims bald men access her thoughts. As much as we adore Sheila Carlisle, and we do, she's ill. And her delusions simply shake client confidence in our firm. Now, you'll hear lots of evidence during this trial from many people documenting her illness, and you'll understand our position, but you'll truly come to appreciate it, I'm afraid, once you hear from Sheila.
Imagine being considered insane for endeavoring to communicate with God. I've been so ostracized by my firm these days. God was the only one who talked to me. You talk to her, Margaret, every night. And though you think she's a he, that's okay. And Ward, I know you don't believe in her, but when your wife survived cancer, you were heard to mutter, "Thank God."
What is going on here?
I'm giving my opening remarks, and I'd appreciate being allowed to finish. And this is fraud.
Objection?
Agnostic, Mitchell. Shame.
Ms. Carlisle, Chambers. Now.
Just as well. Shirley has to pee.
Obviously, she managed to find personal data on the jurors. This is unethical.
Where did you get this information, Consul?
God.
I'm not fooling around, Ms. Carlisle. If you have access to the clerk's office, if you gained access to the files...
This is probably why she relates so well to juries. She gets inside information, which
You're absolutely right, Albert. If you'd like a mistrial, fine. We can do this over and over again. My source will always be there.
All right. Regardless of where you get your information, it is improper for you to have personal contact with jurors.
I haven't.
Yes, you have. The fact that you had it in open court doesn't change things. This is a mistrial.
She told me that you'd do that, but I wouldn't listen.
Mr. Ginsburg, given you don't know her source, and that she might be more subtle the next go-around, I seriously suggest you think about settling this.
Your wife would be happy. You could take that trip to Mexico. They're in a rut.
The cyanide came from her mother's photo lab. Evidently, it's used in developing pictures.
It explains the simple suicide note written by a 10-year-old.
I need to talk to her.
I can't allow that.
Look, You're gonna have to help me out a little here.
I'm
Otherwise,
assigned to help the girl, not you. Trust me, she's not talking.
And if I were to subpoena her?
She'll plead the fifth. Unless, of course, you'd like to grant total immunity.
well, if I can't speak to her, I have no new evidence, and therefore...
Actually, you do. Jamie and I are witnesses, as is Tara Wilson, our assistant. We heard the girl confess.
And I'm to take your word. You represent the guy.
No, actually, we would have to recuse ourselves now because we've become witnesses. Look, I pull a lot of stunts. In this trial alone, pointing the finger at the sister, it was a tactic, a part of the game. But as an officer of the court, I am here before you now, as is Jamie, telling you this was not a stunt.
Thank you for coming in. I understand you've had opportunity to talk to your niece. Miss Shepard, I need you to be a friend of the court.
Hold on a second.
Miss Singleton, you represent the girl, not the aunt.
This is improper, Your Honor.
Well, that's my call, not yours, and I'll thank you to be quiet. Miss Shepard, none of us wants the wrong person convicted here. Did your niece indicate to you that she poisoned your sister? I asked you a question. I would like you to...
I am not going to incriminate my niece. But I'll say... it appears Mr. Stanfield did not commit the crime.
Members of the jury, new information has come to light. As a result of this new information, the district attorney feels he is duty-bound to withdraw the complaint. The charges against Bradley Stanfield are therefore dismissed. The defendant is free to go. The minor Emma Stanfield will be taken into custody, and we are adjourned.
Try and be brave, sweetheart.
I will, Daddy. I will.
They're not taking you back.
What?
They can't be forced to employ you, Sheila. You know that.
Well, then let's not settle. 5 is not enough.
You don't need them.
Being alone is not good for me, Alan. I need voices on the outside to balance. Being alone is not good for me. Let's not settle.
Nobody's gonna hire you. Except maybe me.
You? Here?
Why not?
Do you even have the authority to hire people?
No. I'll figure it out.
You're a good friend, Alan.
How did you learn the identities and backgrounds of all those jurors?
Brad?
You got a second?
Sure.
Emma's lawyer. Is she qualified?
Well, she was assigned by the courts. Her reputation is good.
Can you take over?
I suppose, but...
Good. I want to move quickly. I don't want her to be locked up.
She's going to be locked up. She committed murder.
Actually, she didn't, Jamie. She just said she did. All right, look. I'm embarrassed to say I haven't been truthful with you. I killed Molly. I maintained otherwise for obvious reasons. I didn't want to spend my life in jail. As the case went south, Emma and I devised a backup plan, a plan B of our own, I guess you'd call it. It involved manipulating you, getting you to think that she did it, in the hope that maybe you'd find a way to write an apparent travesty of justice, which you did. And I'm grateful. Now we need to help her. Assuming double jeopardy will prevent me from being retried, one strategy might be for me to come forward now and admit my guilt. Is that right? Do I assume correctly, Eleanor?
You killed your wife?
Yes. And I'm not proud of using my daughter to secure my freedom. Actually, you two gave me that idea. Anyway, the mission now is to fix things and get her out. So we all need to get on board. Again, I totally apologize for manipulating you. I thought that was the only way. When can we proceed?
Brad, you're gonna have to give us a little time to absorb all of this.
But let's not waste any time, okay? An innocent 10-year-old girl is in jail. We need to help her. Whatever we choose to do, by the way, it cannot involve me going to jail. That is not an option.
Okay.
Thank you.
I think I could be sick.
We need to figure out a way to take him down.
How? There's double jeopardy, privilege.
Jamie, he just used us as puppets to defraud the court. We need to take him down.
You stink.
Previously on The Practice.
Assuming you do hear God's thoughts, persuading a jury of that reality will be difficult for me.
I had the highest winning percentage of any litigator in my firm. They had no right to fire me.
You can't be willing to take this to trial.
Oh, but we can. She was terminated for a disability. That's against the law.
She will be publicly revealed as a loon, which you are, Sheila.
Listen, I need to meet with your doctors tomorrow.
I have no doctors.
You're not being treated by anybody?
Why should I be? Because God speaks to me?
We will need a doctor to testify that you have a mental illness, because you do.
Please don't abandon me, Helen.
I won't.
Being alone is not good for me. Let's not settle.
Nobody's gonna hire you. Except maybe me.
Do you even have the authority to hire people?
No. I'll figure it out.
To the world and to the potential jury pool, you are the man who murdered his pregnant wife and unborn son.
I need you to start demonstrating the zeal that comes with defending an innocent man.
Daddy!
Hey, baby.
Do you think your mom killed herself?
I know my dad didn't kill her. He loved her. So I think she must have committed suicide.
You stated to the police that you didn't learn of your wife's affair until after her death. And yet the night before, you were heard screaming, "Do you love him?"
As I said before, I don't remember saying that.
I would like to explore murder too.
That is a life sentence, Eleanor.
I don't know what to tell you. We are dead.
Daddy, let me tell.
Emma, please be quiet.
Daddy, you said you...
Emma?
Did your niece indicate to you that she poisoned your sister?
It appears Mr. Stanfield did not commit the crime.
The district attorney feels he is duty-bound to withdraw the complaint. The charges against Bradley Stanfield are therefore dismissed.
I killed Molly. As the case went south, Emma and I devised a backup plan. It involved manipulating you, getting you to think that she did it. Now we need to help her.
You killed your wife?
Yes. And I'm not proud of using my daughter to secure my freedom. The mission now is to fix things and get her out. So we all need to get on board.
There's nothing you can do.
I can't accept that, Eugene.
Well, you have to.
I am
She's
sorry.
10 years
There are...
old.
Listen to me, both of you. We represent him, not her.
She arguably thought I was her attorney when she confessed. Falsely confessed.
Eleanor, all you can do is ask the client to cure his perjury. If he refuses,
She
there's
works here?
What?
That cuckoo bird The woman who talks to God, she works here?
No, she doesn't work here.
Well, she thinks she does. She says Alan Shore hired her. She's out there organizing her desk.
Excuse me. Did you hire her?
I don't have the authority to hire her, Eugene.
She's here. Look at her.
Yes, I said come practice law with us on a temporary basis. And
You're temporary.
And she's totally nuts.
thank you, Jimmy. I never figured you for the type who liked to weigh in.
What's that supposed to
Undo
mean?
this.
He just called me fat.
First of all, I would never say that. Second, you are fat. And third,
We are
you
not
should be-
hiring. If we were hiring, we would not be hiring her.
Eugene, I've got to keep this woman close to me until I can persuade her to get back on her medication. The best means for that is to employ her. Trust me, when she functions as a lawyer, her insanity is displaced by legal acuity. As I said, it's only temporary, and I will watch her. Please.
So she works here?
Temporarily. She, like Mr. Shore, will work here on a trial basis. She will not draw a salary. And most importantly, we are not to give her clients ever.
Then why is she here?
I'm sorry, do paralegals speak at staff meetings? That's not a criticism, Tara. I'm just trying to get a sense of policy.
You know what?
Keep it personal now.
Hello, all. Sorry I'm late. Eugene, I was wondering if we could start at 9:15. I have my Feldenkrais appointments at 8 and they're murder to reschedule. Did I miss the breathing?
They don't breathe here, Sheila.
What?
Miss Carlisle, we're running late.
Every day should begin with 10 deep breaths. It oxygenates the brain, which gives you clarity and optimism, which is the greatest source of energy. Let's hold hands. Let's go. Everybody. Here we go. Let's suck in life's juice deep into the diaphragm. In.
Jamie, let's go.
In.
Let's go see Brad Stanfield. Take her best shot.
Yeah, like that'll work.
May I help you?
Yes, I'm Roland Huff, and I'd like to meet with an attorney.
Do you have an appointment?
It's temporary, Jimmy.
It doesn't matter.
No,
She's
I'm afraid I
alone.
don't.
Okay, Roland, if you wouldn't mind taking a seat, I'll be with you in a moment.
Thank you.
You're smart enough to know whatever your reality is, Sheila, it's folly
To impose it on others. Got it. Give me a criminal.
I'm sorry?
I'm not asking for a murderer. Just give me somebody clever. Give me an embezzler.
I'm an embezzler. We'll get lunch. Sheila, it's important at the beginning that you keep a low profile here. These people are very reticent.
Just give me a case to work on. I don't like to be alone with my thoughts.
Confess?
Well, wasn't that your plan anyway? You can't be retried. You're free. Why not save Emma?
Well, I could be prosecuted for perjury, Eleanor. I did testify that I didn't do it, remember? If I was to come forward now and say that I was the killer...
Certainly you're not going to allow your daughter to stay locked up.
My thinking was, let's see how Emma's trial goes. She probably has a legitimate temporary insanity defense. 10 years old. She figures she'd be very sympathetic.
You're gonna let her stand trial?
I'll testify on her behalf, Jamie. I'll talk about how troubled she was.
Brad, I don't think that's going to work.
I got myself off. Now I'll get Emma off. You keep forgetting how persuasive I can be.
In my bed. The two of them. I since learned it's been going on for 6 years.
How long have you been married?
7.
Roland, Massachusetts is a no-fault state, which basically means that your wife's infidelity is a non-issue.
That's what I've been told, but this was... She didn't just cheat on me, Miss Wilson. She did so with my best friend. He was best man in our wedding. This just seems so wrong. I have 2 young kids. For me to come home and find out my wife, my children's mother, to learn it's been going on for 6 years?
Roland, it is horrible what your wife has done, but unfortunately, in a no-fault state, you have no remedy at law
I'll
for which...
represent you, Roland.
Sheila.
And I don't think we should just file claim against her. I think we should prosecute that best man as well.
Sheila?
I want you to continue giving the facts to Tara. And after that, we'll file a claim in Superior Court. We can expect a motion to dismiss, but surviving that, discovery should be short and we'll be in court in 3 months.
And we can win?
Roland, look at me. There's a reason you happened to walk into this law office after all those other lawyers turned you down. I win my cases. Not some of them, not most of them, every single one of them. And I shall win this case.
I realize that I'm only a third-year law student, but even I know that public policy won't let you litigate domestic disputes.
We need to appreciate on a deeper level that you are only a third-year law student. You see, every law can be bent, folded, or manipulated, so long as it conforms to fairness. So instead of taking issue, perhaps you would like to seize the opportunity to learn. You see, Tara, I will win. Aren't you just fascinated to see how?
All you need is one more drink and we're having a pool party.
I'm not that drunk.
Well, we can fix that right up. Although I did see you sort of stumble out of the cab. Not that I don't welcome you to stumble on over whenever you feel the urge. Eleanor, what are you doing here?
You know, I have freed murderers, rapists, and I usually end up sleeping at night because I know my role in the system. You know, I'm the defense attorney up against the police state and all. I sleep. I never have trouble sleeping.
But?
How do I let a 10-year-old girl spend her life in juvenile hall when I know that makes me? You know what I am, Alan?
Drunk.
A monster. If I can let a child, then I have to wear the badge that I am a monster. This is a beautiful, blossoming girl. She's a child. She's the future of our country.
Maybe we're both gonna need another drink.
Yeah, I'm a terrible drinker because I never drink.
You'll stay here tonight.
Alan, I am not having sex with you.
It's all right. You bring any friends? Come on, it's late. Let's get you inside.
I just wanted your advice. I'm not sure that I can keep my mouth shut. I don't want to be disbarred, but... Whoa!
And we're going into court now?
I've filed for a temporary restraining order. Injunctive relief gets you right in. Now, I expect them to file their motion to dismiss. I don't mind waiving notice on that as long as...
Are they gonna be there?
Who?
My wife and Richard.
They might. Will that be a problem?
It's hard for me to see them. I don't know if I'm ready to see them.
I'll handle things. You just stand there and look as sad as you can.
I said no clients.
I couldn't stop her.
You should have come and gotten me. And you said you'd be watching her.
She already filed a complaint.
Yes, and she thinks that she's going to win.
Hold on a second. She said that? She thinks she'll win.
Yes.
What's the problem? If Sheila says she's going to win, she wins. No exceptions.
Did you hear the cause of action?
I don't care what the cause is. If she promises victory, you've won.
Tara, come with us. You need to learn.
Don't talk to me. Ever. If you have something to say, just put it in a note.
Just a guess, but I'd say she got looped and fell in the pool.
I want you in court backing Sheila now.
I've got an appointment. Tara will be there. Eugene, she doesn't need help. Not in that room.
This is a domestic dispute. We're in a no-fault state. This is a rift between a husband and wife.
Your Honor, he's telling you things you already know. I'd ask that he respect the robe and value your time.
You're the one taking my time, counsel, with this untenable claim.
The restatement of torts recognizes a valid claim against one who by extreme and outrageous conduct intentionally or recklessly causes severe emotional distress to another. There is no immunity for married people, no exception for domestic disputes.
Your Honor, the court of law is a hallowed forum to litigate serious legal judicial disputes.
Oh yes, the hallowed forum defense. Oprah was sued for criticizing meat. McDonald's was sued and lost for serving coffee that was too hot. The hallowed forum entertains any claim that is valid, as is the one that is before you today.
All right. The TRO nonsense is dismissed. On the underlying claim, I want to hear from Mr. Huff.
Your Honor.
You're asking me to throw this out, counsel. I want to conduct a short evidentiary hearing before I do so. 2 o'clock.
Well, progress. Breathe life's juice. Now let's go.
You didn't tell me about you.
Well, maybe you didn't even know I'd be coming. Maybe you thought it would be Eleanor or Jamie who I work with. Emma, I know about the little plan, and may I say I admire you. What a wonderful daughter you must be to protect your dad like this. You're a true hero. But now, in preparation for your dad to protect you, we have to get our statements exactly right to protect you both against perjury. So, here's your dad's statement. And I need you to look it over and tell me how it's going to compare to yours.
Did you trick this girl?
I persuaded her to tell the truth. I might have used a little trickery. And this is my statement. It's hearsay, since Mr. Stanfield didn't confess to me directly. But I think you'll find
Hold on just a second, would you please? This would be privileged. You're a member of Miss Frutt's firm. And anything she told you...
I haven't even gotten to the good part. Since Mr. Stanfield accomplished his mistrial through fraud, double jeopardy does not attach. You can try him all over again on double murder, and this time you'll have my testimony.
Mr. Short, I will give you the opportunity to take this all back.
That's not going to happen.
I'll have no choice but to report you to the bar.
That's fine. But you will use this.
You will probably lose your license.
I've always wanted to farm apples. Cortland, not Macintosh. They make for a much tartar crisp. There's a little girl in a juvenile facility, Mr. Campbell. Send for her. Then send for Mr. Stanfield. Then you can have the bar send for me.
In a stunning development, we've now learned Brad Stanfield has been rearrested for the murder of his wife and unborn son. Sources say Mr. Stanfield's own lawyers provided information leading to the arrest.
I did nothing,
The defendant
I
is
swear.
scheduled to be arraigned at 2:30. You may remember earlier charges against
Jamie?
Stanfield were dismissed
I
by the
didn't say anything.
prosecution.
Hello. Did I miss something interesting?
Alan, did you talk to the DA about Stanfield?
I might have mentioned he confessed.
Please come to my office. You don't really know me, Mr. Shore.
Eugene, I know you don't want me here. And now I've given you a perfect reason to fire me. Eleanor would certainly understand. I would appreciate the courtesy of my discharge being a reflective decision, however. So if you could at least wait until your anger subsides, I'd be grateful.
He's not looking well at all.
What's going on, Roland?
I wasn't prepared for seeing them like that. How it would make me feel. I don't know if I can testify in some big public thing. I don't know.
Take my hand, Roland.
I just don't like the way I'm feeling.
Why don't you just speak directly to me? Tell me your story. Pretend I'm the only one in the room.
Seeing the two of them sitting together like that.
I'll tell you what. You just look at me. Tell me your story.
I think the worst part was I thought everything was wonderful.
Were you two having sexual relations?
No. Because she...
Roland, look at me, please.
She said she couldn't have sex because she had a fibroid condition, and I accepted it.
How did you learn of your wife's affair with Mr. Ward?
Came home from work early one day. Tried to surprise her. I had a plan. I was going to take her out to dinner. When I got home, I saw Richard's car parked out in front. I didn't think anything of it. He comes over all the time. He's my best friend. I figured he came over to borrow something. Well, I went in and I heard music coming from upstairs. Actually, it's my very, very favorite song, Peppermint Twist. And so I headed up. Other sounds got louder as I got closer, and when I went in, I saw them. Richard and my wife were having intercourse in my house, in my bed.
And then what happened?
Well, they'd looked at me, they stopped, and they started up again.
Right there, with you in the room.
Yes. Yes. They didn't even have the decency to stop.
Anything said to Mr. Shore by the other lawyers would be an extension of privilege.
This was not state action, Your Honor. Any breach committed by Mr. Shore is actionable against Mr. Shore civilly. We should not, however, be banned from using the information.
This would violate every principle of fairness for my client to be retried.
Counsel, if this information is true, your client conspired to let his 10-year-old daughter take the fall for a double murder he committed. I don't think you mean to play the fairness card. I see attorneys Frutt and Stringer. I'll see you and counsel in chambers. Now, Mr. Stanfield, you'll stay in custody. Does Mr. Shore report the facts correctly?
Privilege prevents me from either confirming or denying Mr. Shore's allegations.
Ms. Frutt, we have a serious problem here. If that little girl took the stand and decided on her own to lie, then double jeopardy attaches, and Mr. Stanfield goes free. If he conspired to commit the fraud, however, Double jeopardy does not attach, and he can be retried.
We understand that, Your Honor,
You
but
stepped outside your role as advocates and stood before me as officers of the court.
which we deeply regret.
I am not interested in remorse.
Your Honor.
I'm not speaking to you, Mr. King. Without asking you to reveal privilege, I would like you to either confirm or deny what you said to me as officers of the court.
All I will say, we believed our representations to be true. Whether we continue to believe them to be true, privilege prevents us from saying.
Mr. King, it is my finding the mistrial was procured by fraud. Double jeopardy will therefore not attach. Your client will be retried. Mr. Campbell, get the girl out of jail. Miss Front, tell Mr. Shore that I am recommending him for immediate disbarment.
Why does she get to testify? I mean, why does she get to tell her story?
It's a good sign that the judge wants to hear from her, Roland. It means they're considering our case.
You know, I don't even know if I want to do this anymore. I thought it would make me feel better, but it's only making me feel worse. I'm getting very angry feelings, and I don't like it when I feel this way.
Big breath.
I don't want to suck life's juice.
Roland, I think that you wanted to do this because you felt victimized. And that could be what's been making you feel angry. Now, you can certainly quit now, but it might end up making you feel even more angry.
Alan, you betrayed me.
Did I? Sorry.
Don't be flip. I came to you in distress, in confidence, because I had a problem.
Which I shared. You couldn't live with a child being falsely imprisoned. Neither could I.
You should have come to me.
In which case, you might be facing disbarment. Perhaps you could say thanks for the insulation.
But you didn't insulate her. What you did goes to this firm, our reputation, and it's damaged.
You're right, Jimmy. I'm sorry. How about a hug?
I'm gonna pop this guy, I swear. I'm just gonna hit him.
What time's the hearing before the bar?
10 a.m.
Have you retained counsel?
I'll represent myself.
And what are you going to say?
Exactly what I feel at the moment.
Your conduct speaks to the integrity of this firm. You need to get that.
Got it.
I'm not proud of it, but I fell in love. It happens sometimes in marriage. People have affairs. I'm sorry I hurt Roland, and of course my children, but I fell in love.
But when Roland came into the room, did you really continue to have relations?
You know, I really don't believe we did, but this is embarrassing to talk about. But when you're about to climax, you're not completely in control of your faculties. All I can say, I never meant to hurt Roland. He's a dear man. I love him. I just
fell in love. Quickly, I might add. After about a year of being married to this man, having children, you were having an affair with his best friend.
Yes.
Best friend?
Yes.
Why not get a divorce? Why have children if you were in love with somebody else?
That was probably not a wise decision, but
you made it when you were about to climax.
Objection!
Getting a divorce would have cost you a lot of money, right, Nance? Roland had lots, you had none, and the best man was unemployed.
This was never about money.
No, simply love. Just all about love. Tell me something, Nance. How did you not get caught for 6 years? Wow, 6 years. That's a really long time to pull off a lie.
Objection!
6 years. She screwed his best friend in his bed.
Objection! Your Honor, why are you not ruling on my objections?
Oh, all right. Sustained. Dial it back, Miss Carlyle.
People fall in love, Nancy. I get that. Fall victim to passion. But this was 6 years of careful planning to avoid detection. This was reflective, orchestrated, premeditated deceit. Don't you dare clump that under the banner of love. This was evil. You are an evil person.
Objection.
Your Honor, God would like to apologize to the court. She says she's terribly overextended, and sometimes when she's spread too thin, people like Nancy happen.
He wants to see me?
And only you.
What's going on?
Brad Stanfield asked to see me.
You can. I mean, he's represented by counsel and...
He waived it. Sheila, Judge Brown's office called. She's ruling at 10.
Okay.
How's she doing?
Fabulous. Although she got a little religious at the end of her cross.
Nuts religious, or just...
I couldn't tell.
The problem with this lawsuit, every husband will start suing his ex-wife as a way to circumvent alimony. We may get to the point where husbands even entrap their wives into having affairs, so they can avoid losing their houses. This is why we have no fault, why the court doesn't even want to go there, asking who's to blame. However, divorce law should not be used to shield a person when he engages in egregious, outrageous conduct to the emotional detriment of others. 6 years with his best friend, Ms. Huff. I'm sorry. A jury might throw this out, but I won't. The motion to dismiss is denied.
I don't believe it.
We've got a long way to go. We've 3 months minimum on discovery. You've got to decide if you want to settle, but the leverage is ours, Roland.
You think you've won, Roland?
You're represented by counsel, Miss...
I don't care. Drop this now, Roland, or you lose the kids.
I don't think that's your call, Nance.
You think you know everything?
Certainly not. Just a little more than most.
Little news flash, Roland. The kids aren't yours. They're Richard's.
Nancy, what?
Yeah. So drop this case, Roland, or you'll never see him again.
It wasn't a master plan, Roland. It just happened.
Didn't you even wonder why they don't look like you? Not even slightly.
All right, talk time's over.
You're not looking so smug anymore. Come on, Richard.
All right. I want you to drop by the office, Roland, and we will figure out your legal options. Tara, I want you to do some research.
Done.
Roland, look at me. I told you in the beginning I'd take care of you. And I will.
You turned in your own client?
I did.
Do you have any defense?
No.
That's all you have to say to us? No.
Well, I thought if I saved time, you might go easier.
Mr. Shore, if you find this amusing...
I find it preposterous, Your Honor. A 10-year-old girl climbs into the witness chair to declare herself the killer, the daughter of the defendant. And what happens? The judge says mistrial, the child goes to jail, and the only thing horrifying you is that I revealed the double murderer's secret.
Yes, Mr. Shore, because privilege...
Privilege is fundamental to the system. Problem is, Judge, the system is a disaster. We have over 10,000 wrongful convictions.
You're not helping yourself.
And who might you be helping, Judge?
Your Honor, may I be heard?
Who are you?
My name is Eugene Young. Mr. Shore is a member of our firm, and as such, I believe I have standing to address this tribunal.
And Mr. Shore was doing so well without you.
I, like this tribunal, believe lawyer-client privilege to be sacrosanct, and that there could be no greater violation to this process than the breach of that trust. But, Your Honors, in order for there to be a breach, there has to be an underlying trust to begin with. Here there wasn't. Brad Stanfield lied to Eleanor Frutt and Jamie Stringer. He deceived them for the express purpose of defrauding the court.
The fact that they couldn't trust him doesn't mean he wasn't trusting them.
Well, I would submit a fiduciary relationship has to be somewhat mutual. Beyond that, Alan Shore had the legal right to reveal Mr. Stansfield's secret.
And how do you get that?
Well, directing the court's attention to the rules of professional conduct. Rule number 1.6B1. In one state in this country, a lawyer may break client privilege to prevent the wrongful incarceration of another. That state is Massachusetts.
Mr. Young, that is an obscure exception which, to my knowledge, has never been relied upon ever.
But it is there. It is written. The fact that Mr. Shore is the first to invoke it does not undermine its validity. Technically, Alan Shore acted legally. And moreover, Your Honor, he acted morally. He did the right thing. The three of you speak of prioritizing trust. What about the public trust in our profession? What about the erosion of respect for who and what we are? Alan Shore is an honorable man. He saw an unspeakable wrong, a child imprisoned for something she didn't commit, and he acted to right it. He acted within both the technical bounds of the law and the moral bounds of decency. Accordingly, he should neither be suspended nor expelled from practice because he is just. He is just. And Your Honors, you need to reach into yourselves like Alan Shore did. And do what is right.
I'm sure the whole town's applauding for you right now. Probably want to buy you a gold watch or something like that.
I didn't rat you out, Brad. Neither did Jamie. It was another lawyer in our firm.
Are you telling me you had nothing to do with this?
Oh, I would love to claim I did. I wish I had the courage to throw away my career, but somebody else did the dirty work for me. You're a fan of dirty work, aren't you?
I'm glad you're enjoying this.
I am.
But you need to remember two things, Eleanor. First, I will walk away from the second trial just like I walked away from the first.
Because you make such a favorable impression. People like you.
And second, when I do walk away, I'll be looking you up.
Is that a threat?
Of course not. I don't believe you had nothing to do with this, Eleanor. I'm in here now, but I won't be for long.
Keep talking. I am free to repeat it all.
We're in each other's lives, Eleanor. And the story's just beginning.
We've done some research, and it's not the end of the world.
Don't handle me!
Even if they are not your biological children, they are still yours. Any child born into marriage is presumed to...
I want to hurt her now.
Roland, I need you to listen to me. She can't take away your kids. Even if they are Richard's biologically, legally, we still think that they're yours. There are estoppel arguments to be made against Richard. And under current adoption laws, is he listening to me? I don't think he's listening to me.
We're gonna win this lawsuit, Roland. We're gonna try to get you full custody. This is gonna backfire on them.
Promise me that. Please. Promise.
We can't promise, Roland, but...
Yes, we can. I promise, Roland. I'll win this for you.
We are not persuaded that Mr. Shore did the moral thing when he blatantly broke privilege. We don't think he was just at all when he betrayed his own client. Mr. Shore, in our view, you have offended the very essence of what it means to be a criminal defense attorney. But, technically, under Rule 1.6b1, a rule which you probably weren't even aware of, were you?
Absolutely, I read it twice.
Under this obscure provision, which will undoubtedly be erased now that someone has actually invoked it, you're covered. We don't have the grounds to suspend you, however much we might like to. We deeply hope that you will give us another chance soon. We're adjourned.
What do you know?
Eugene, thank you.
I did it for the firm. Don't mistake it for affection.
Yes, thank you.
Roland, what's going on? Are you all right?
Bedroom. I think I need a lawyer.
Bedroom?
I need a lawyer. I need help.
Let's go, come on. Mary, Mother of God, our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done. Lead us not into temptation. Deliver us from evil. Thine is the kingdom and the power and the glory forever. Amen.
Previously on The Practice.
I would like to explore murder too.
That is a life sentence.
I don't know what to tell you. We are going to lose here. We are dead.
Daddy, let me tell.
Emma?
We need to know the truth. Did you poison your mother?
She was ruining everything.
The charges against Bradley Stanfield are dismissed.
I killed Molly. As the case went south, Emma and I devised a backup plan, getting you to think that she did it.
How do I let a 10-year-old girl spend her life in juvenile hall?
I know about the little plan, and may I say, I admire you. But now, we have to get our statements exactly right to protect you both against perjury.
Did you trick this girl?
I might have used a little trickery.
This would be privileged.
Since Mr. Stanfield accomplished his mistrial through fraud, double jeopardy does not attach.
Brad Stanfield has been rearrested for the murder of his wife and unborn son.
I don't believe you had nothing to do with this, Eleanor. I'm in here now, but I won't be for long. We're in each other's lives, Eleanor.
You're not being treated by anybody?
Why should I be? Because God speaks to me?
Did you hire her?
I've got to keep this woman close to me. until I can persuade her to get back on her medication.
So she works here?
She will not draw a salary. And most importantly, we are not to give her clients ever.
Massachusetts is a no-fault state. Your wife's infidelity is a non-issue.
She didn't just cheat on me, Miss Wilson. She did so with my best friend. I have 2 young kids.
I'll represent you, Roland.
Sheila.
And I don't think we should just file claim against her.
Sheila?
Little news flash. The kids aren't yours. They're Richard's.
Nancy. What?
So drop this case or you'll never see him again.
I want to hurt her now.
We're gonna try to get you full custody.
Promise me that.
I promise, Roland.
Roland.
I think I need a lawyer.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
You found him like that?
What do you mean? I certainly don't think that I did it.
Miss Wilson, when you entered this room,
They were... like that.
Oh, gracious Lord, we beseech you. Remember not against them the sins of their youth and of their ignorances. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
The police want to talk to him, which I haven't allowed. He's in a bit of a daze, Eugene. And so is Sheila, for that matter. I mean, I really don't know what to do.
I'm almost there. Do not let him speak to anybody. Stay in the den till I arrive.
Well, I think we need to get him to a doctor. Well, actually, maybe both of them.
Stay there.
Okay. Roland, look at me. In a moment, Eugene Young will be here, and he is very good at this sort of thing.
I don't want to go to jail.
I can appreciate that.
This is wrong, Tara. I called you here to help me, and you called the police. That's not what I asked you to do.
Roland, you shot 2 people.
I don't want to go to jail.
A little help.
Blessed are those who are persecuted for the sake of righteousness, for theirs is the kingdom of heaven. Blessed are they who hunger. I don't want to go to jail. Now I lay me down to sleep. I don't want to go to jail. Jail, 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 jail.
Crazy how?
Mumbling prayers. She seemed totally out of it, Alan.
Eugene wants us in.
Let's keep this between us, okay?
Well, too late because Eugene witnessed some of it when he got there.
Splendid.
Okay, we got Roland Huff's arraignment at 10. I'll take that. Tara, since you seem to have some dialogue with the man, maybe you should come with me. In regard to Jeanette Martin, what's that?
Mine. My cousin. She's a nun, suing her parish for wrongful termination. I said I'd help.
Why'd they fire her?
She's pregnant. It's a dog, I know.
Reminder, decisions on whether we take cases or not ought to be run through me.
I'll get rid of it.
You all right?
Fine. Thank you for asking. Clients blasted 2 people last night, perhaps you heard.
Yes, we spoke after. You really okay?
I'm fine. In criminal law, clients turn out to be criminals on occasion. Funny thing.
Alan, maybe you and I need to get together after this.
Boom! Well, I mean, I wasn't there when the shooting happened, you know, but I imagine it sounded something like that. Boom! Right in the chest.
We can't let her practice.
Work is her best conduit to sanity.
She's in there going boom.
She's committed no malpractice.
Alan, we can't wait for that to happen.
Don't give her cases. Please don't take her job away, especially since this...
She just left.
Who?
Sheila, to cover Roland's arraignment.
Come on.
One tiny little mistake.
Jimmy?
Could you cover the phones until I get back?
Can I cover the phones? Do I look like an assistant?
That was hostile.
Eleanor,
Hey, Walter.
got a minute?
Sure. What's up?
I now represent Brad Stanfield.
Excuse me?
He just retained me.
Wow. I'm surprised he could afford you.
Well, I asked for the case. What Alan Shore did here was unconscionable, and I know you share that view, which is why I've come to ask you to join me.
Join you in...
I've brought a motion to suppress Mr. Shore's statement, as well as the ensuing statement from Mr. Stanfield's daughter, on a poisoned fruits theory. Can I count on you?
Look, this puts me in a very difficult position.
I realize that with Mr. Shore working here, but at your core, you're a defense attorney. And this whole thing has to shock your conscience, as it does mine.
Walter, I don't want Brad Stanfield to get out. I'm embarrassed to admit this, but I'm afraid of him.
Afraid of him?
Look, Alan Shore had a technical right to reveal what he did. Plus, his conduct wasn't state action. How can you bring a motion to suppress?
I'm not here to argue the merits with you. I'm appealing to a fellow defense attorney, a fellow civil libertarian, and asking you to stand up against what you know was a constitutional atrocity.
I'm sorry, but I don't want him out.
No, I don't either.
I'm his lawyer.
You're also a potential witness.
I didn't see anything.
Sheila,
I didn't even hear the boom.
this is a double murder trial. It's best to let Eugene handle
Why?
it. Your experience in criminal law is limited.
Commonwealth versus Roland Huff, double homicide.
Eugene Young for the defendant, waive reading, plead not guilty.
It's my first criminal.
Let Eugene do this.
It's not fair.
Sheila.
Defendant is ordered held without bail. Does defense want a preliminary hearing?
Yes, Your Honor.
November 7th. Next case, please.
I'll recall John Doe. We're still waiting for public defender on that.
You need to get me out. We'll see you back in custody. Continue to say nothing to anybody. Come on.
Mr. Shore, Mr. Antitrust Lawyer, I'm drafting you into the world of pro bono law.
Excuse me?
Meet your new client, John Doe.
Your Honor, I'm here on another matter.
Yeah, well, now you're here on this one. See Mr. Doe in lockup, then let's talk. Next case, please.
Great.
I can do it.
No. Sheila, go back to the office. I'll see you there. What have we got?
Indecent exposure. He cleans toilets at the Transportation Authority, then gratifies himself. I'm not making it up.
3216 Commonwealth versus Mitchell Penner, felony count of mishandling a corpse.
Here's the file. That's also mine, Your Honor.
Did you say mishandling a corpse?
The defendant is a taxidermist. Police received a report from one of his employees that he was stuffing a human head. Now, and that this could develop into a murder case, we'd ask that Mr. Penner be held without bail.
Are you represented, sir?
No. I can't really afford a lawyer.
Sheila Carlisle, Your Honor, I'll do it.
Dear God.
If the Commonwealth wishes to charge murder, let them do so, but to hold my client without bail on, what is it, felony head stuffing?
Sheila.
1 second. I'm not sure a law's even been broken here.
Massachusetts requires all bodies and portions thereof to be buried, entombed, or cremated.
The law also allows that citizens may will their body parts to family members or learning institutes for study. I refer you to MGLA 113, Section 10.
You're talking about organ donation.
No, you are. The language is silent on that, suggesting a conflict of legislative intent over whether or not the living may determine how their bodies are used after death.
There's no conflict.
I'd also call Your Honor's attention to a Pennsylvania case, Commonwealth versus Brown, where a defendant invoked the First Amendment, claiming he was using body remains as art.
Whose head was it, Mr. Penner?
Don't answer that.
Counsel, if he doesn't answer, I'm not granting him bail.
Surely Your Honor doesn't mean to leverage bail against my client's Fifth Amendment rights.
He won't even tell us where the head is, Your Honor.
Mr. Penner stays in custody until he reveals whose head it is and where it is.
The police beat you up.
Yes.
Who are you, sir?
Never mind that. You tell them. If they don't drop the charges, I'll file a brutality claim.
I'm not sure that's a winner.
You need to get me out.
Mr. Doe, I can probably get you released, but not without your identity.
Well, they ran my prints. They know I have no record.
Even so, given your infraction.
Please. Get me out.
Started getting very angry feelings when she told me my children weren't really mine. Then I started feeling funny. I didn't like how I was feeling at all.
Okay. First thing, we're gonna have you meet with some doctors. The most logical...
I don't like it when I feel like that.
Roland, listen to me here. The likelihood is that we'll plead insanity.
They were fornicating in my bed again.
I understand. But it's very important that you don't talk to anybody but us and the people we say it's okay to talk to. And we're in it for the long haul here, but we have good legal options. Do not compromise them by speaking to anybody, not even fellow prisoners who might seem sympathetic. Are you clear?
I still love her, you know. I shot her. But I love her.
She took a case.
She ran up and got herself appointed, Eugene. I couldn't stop her.
But what do you mean you couldn't stop her? Why?
The judge assigned me a case. While I was dealing with that, she dashed up and got one of her own.
What kind of case?
Mishandling a corpse. She was surprisingly current on the law, by the way, which...
And what's your case?
Serial toilet cleaner.
Jimmy, are you free to back Sheila?
Actually, no, I have a settlement conference.
Jimmy.
Can't. I have a 12 o'clock meeting with a Mother Superior.
Tara?
Me?
Uh-huh. How crazy is she?
Well, in the courtroom, she's been nothing short of brilliant. But seeing dead bodies can rattle a person, especially if you feel somewhat responsible.
And why would she feel responsible?
Because Roland was dropping little clues about his anger, and it's possible that we should have seen it coming. It might have pushed Sheila over the edge. A little.
And how are you dealing with it?
Me? I'm fine. Young Frost and Bluesy. Please hold. Jamie, do you mind taking calls if they're for you?
You know, you and I are gonna need to steal a little private time.
I'd love that.
The problem is that you've broken 3 separate laws, Mitchell.
They can't prove it was a human head. It's the word of one disgruntled employee.
Was it human? You can tell me I'm your lawyer. Mitchell? Are we dealing with a human head here?
Yes.
Okay. And can we rule out foul play?
She died of a coronary. I have the death certificate. It's my mother.
How'd you get your mother's head?
I dug her up.
Why?
Because I don't think it honors a person to stick her head in dirt. If I tell them it's my mother, they'll find her and take her away.
And where is she?
In my den. She's mounted on the wall.
They're gonna get a warrant, Mitchell. It's only a matter of time before they find her.
Then you need to help me. Her head is all I have left of her. Please don't let them take her away from me. Please.
Look, I'd love to help you, but I can't let the guy go if I don't even know his identity.
What if he pays court costs?
We need his name, and you know that.
No.
Then they're going to hold you.
Indefinitely?
Yes.
I have a family. Kids. They're gonna think I'm dead or something.
Why don't you call them? Look. Tell me your name. That stays privileged. I'll get probation to run it under the pretext I'm looking for something else, and if you don't have a record...
I don't.
Maybe I can go to the DA and vouch for you.
They'll take your word?
Well, that would be the challenge. But it's certainly worth a try. John, or whatever your name is, for me to help you, you have to trust me.
My name is Russell Fosterling. I'm an investment banker. One of considerable prestige.
Mr. Fosterling, why do you like to clean toilets?
I just like to clean.
Did the guards beat you up?
No. I did it to myself. I was so ashamed. Wanted to make myself unrecognizable at arraignment. I'm begging you, Mr. Shore, please, get me out before... My life will be over if this becomes public. Please.
Walter Pine is representing him?
Yes.
Motion to suppress this isn't state action.
That's what I said. You don't actually think he could get out, do you?
Eleanor, even if he's not a danger to you.
There's something... He said that he would be walking away. Like he knew it. That it was the beginning, that we were in each other's lives. It just shot through me.
Eleanor, he's not getting out.
You think you're funny?
Well, I amuse myself, Tara, but
Don't amuse yourself at my desk, Alan.
What's going on?
He downloaded some sexually deviant website and left it there for me to see.
It's part of a file, and it's research.
Research?
Yes, on a case. I didn't mean to leave it there for you to see.
Well, then why couldn't you do it at your own desk?
Because my desk is across town in a corner office with a spectacular view. And besides, I like your desk. It's research.
My office a second. Now, you have a support system in this office. I hope you know that.
Thank you.
I'd like to keep you on Roland's case. Do you think you're up to it?
So you can recuse me as a witness?
No, because I can use you. Do you think you're up to it?
Yes. Thank you.
What was that about?
It was about Tara. You need something?
No.
What do you mean you know her?
I do. I've known her all my life. What's more, she just came to me again 2 nights ago.
Eugene?
What's wrong?
Oh, nothing. Everything's wonderful.
The head stuffed by Sheila's taxidermist client is actually the head of St.
Catherine.
St. Catherine, a saint that has been visiting Sheila much of her life. She recognized it.
You saw the head?
Yes, and we cannot let her fall into the hands of the state. She's in your office.
What do you mean she's in my office? The head is in my office?
Yeah. I'm sorry, but it was the environment with the highest stature, at least in this firm, where I'd like to maintain her. She'll watch over us, Eugene. She can watch over all of us.
You would pay full court costs, plead guilty.
So it goes on my record?
Yes, but the DA has agreed to make a joint recommendation that the conviction be sealed. The judge still has to approve, but...
I have to give the DA my name?
Yes. You committed a crime, you have to have a record, but it'll be sealed. As long as you don't commit another crime, it'll stay sealed. Mr. Fosterling, it is your best out. It's also the very best I can do.
My face. What will I tell people?
That you were mugged. Or in an accident and hospitalized. Whatever you want to tell them. I apologize. Hello. What? Whose head?
For double jeopardy to be undone here is ludicrous. Attorney-client privilege is the oldest of all common law privileges.
Mr. Pine is ignoring Rule 1.6b1, one which allows disclosure of privileged information to prevent the wrongful incarceration of another. In this case...
I don't ignore it. I say it doesn't apply. Rule 1.6b1...
This man killed his pregnant wife, and then...
I object to that button being pushed as if it were a point of law. And while we're talking about fraud, Your Honor, Mr. Stanfield may very well have duped his lawyer and all the players in his trial, but Alan Shore defrauded our criminal justice system, a much more egregious transgression.
Mr. Stanfield orchestrated a mistrial. He played his attorneys to approach the judge as officers of the court. He used them as conduits to defraud the system Mr. Pine holds so dear. Brad Stanfield walked free as a double murderer while his 10-year-old daughter was put in jail.
And since Alan Shore didn't like that, he said, to hell with the rules, to hell with attorney-client privilege. If this court says okay to that, the Sixth Amendment right to counsel is obliterated.
Mr. Stanfield, stand up. I want to know exactly what you said to Miss Frutt.
Forgive me, Your Honor, but privilege may not extend to what I say to you in open court.
You seem to be quite savvy on the law, sir.
I certainly understand the Sixth Amendment, and I relied on it when talking to Eleanor Frutt.
Did you rely on Miss Frutt to act as an officer of the court to help carry out your fraud?
I relied on her to uphold the law to her best ability, as I rely on you to do so now.
Where is she?
Eugene's office with her shrine.
Alan?
I'm on it. Sheila?
Look at her, Alan. Isn't she incredible?
I don't have the words.
When I was a very young girl, she used to come to me in visions. She used to give me advice and watch over me. Then she went away. 3 years ago, she appeared to me again. Oh, her name's Catherine. She's a saint.
Sheila, it's a head.
She looks at home in this room. Doesn't she look at home?
Okay. Visions and wanderings, headless, completely aside. MGLA Chapter 114, Section 43M does not permit her display here. Plus, you have a client in custody who I believe needs this as evidence.
The
to support
complainant
his
witness ID'd my client's deceased mother. The death certificate confirmed natural causes. My client was cleared of homicide. We paid the fine, pled guilty, accepted probation. He's home, happy his mother is in a place of honor.
But you're committing a crime now.
Technically, I'm studying her, pursuant to Chapter 113, Section 10.
You're not a learning institution. This is a health code violation. And under Chapter 272, Section 71...
You're making her angry. Get out.
You're off on the law, Sheila.
Get out!
You're off on the law.
Get out!
I need you to be a good lawyer here.
Catherine doesn't want that right now. I don't think she likes being draped.
I draped her, Sheila, because I need you to look at me now. Sheila, without arguing the merits of our separate realities, I represented to the people here that yours would not interfere with their practice. In fact, I went so far as to say, once you entered the arena of law, your sensibilities were beyond reproach. I can no longer say that, Sheila. I no longer believe it. You are incompetent to practice.
Do I not win my cases? All of them? Even this one? I got a good result for my client who is very pleased.
I spoke to your doctor.
On whose authority?
And he thinks your situation has been exacerbated by trauma. He strongly believes you need to be on medication.
That doesn't work for me.
Sheila.
That does not work for me.
Then you need to leave. You can't work here.
I feel like I just settled in.
You are a dear friend, and I love you. But unless you get treatment...
Please, just give it a week. You watch. Catherine will bless all of us. I promise you.
You need to leave here.
Then I'll go.
Sheila.
I'm going, Alan.
Be seated.
I have studied Rule 1.6, and it does indeed allow for lawyers to violate privilege to prevent the wrongful incarceration of another. No lawyer has ever done this before, but the rule is there, which I suspect saved Mr. Shore from disbarment. To use the disclosed information in a subsequent trial, however, I agree with Mr. Pine. There's no authority for that. I also agree the Sixth Amendment would be meaningless if we let lawyers give evidence against their clients. Mr. Shore's statement is quashed, as is that of Mr. Stanfield's daughter, which constitutes poisonous fruits. The question becomes, do we then just retry Mr. Stanfield with the old evidence? That seems to make sense. Problem is, overturning double jeopardy here would still rely on giving Mr. Shore's disclosure legal teeth. And due process just won't allow me to do that. I'm holding that double jeopardy therefore attaches to the first mistrial. As a matter of law, Mr. Stanfield cannot be tried twice for the same crimes. He is therefore free to go.
Eleanor.
I'm not gonna make a scene. You won. Congratulations. This is the final chapter, Brad. Story over. You and I are not in each other's lives.
No hard feelings, Eleanor. If you can't take my hand, Eleanor, how can I trust that we've resolved our differences? If I should be sued civilly, I will, of course, expect you not to give testimony against me. That would open up another chapter.
All right, Brad.
Miss Fred, can we get a
Obviously, I'm gratified. We have a judicial system that values the Constitution as intended by our founding fathers. It's rewarding to see the court prioritize those principles over the lawlessness of one aberrant attorney.
I don't think I can survive in this place.
We're gonna try to get you the fastest trial date possible.
Before Christmas? I need to be with my kids for Christmas. Can they get me bail for Christmas? For my kids' sake. They have no mother.
Well, that appeal usually doesn't work for the defendant who killed the mother.
Am I ever gonna get out?
What we propose is to argue insanity, and we think we can make a strong case there.
Tell me you'll get me out. I need to know I'll get out.
Roland...
We're going to get you out.
Do you promise?
We promise.
You understand, if you violate probation, we can go back and impose time.
Yes, sir.
You're getting an enormous break here, Mr. Forsterling. For this matter to be sealed, you're very fortunate. This is a special favor.
I appreciate that, Your Honor.
Why do you clean toilets and then... If I may ask?
I don't think that's relevant, Your Honor.
It's relevant to me.
It was for personal reasons.
Personal reasons. It's a bit different from your antitrust clients, huh, Mr. Shore? Can you look at me, sir? It won't get out.
I appreciate your help. Certainly, I expect to pay you for your services.
Mr. Fosterling, I have a book. It's a case study, diagnostic statistical manual of behavioral anomalies. And there's a case in here that talks about a person being sexually stimulated by men's rooms. It's included in a section, paraphilia, not otherwise specified. I offer you this because I detect a fair amount of self-loathing. And I don't think you're sick, Mr. Fosterling. I think you're peculiar. But a lot of us are quite peculiar. And maybe with a little help, you could find a way to continue to enjoy yourself that doesn't make you hate yourself. Anyway, I give you the book, and I wish you well.
Sure.
Thank you.
Not just this jurisdiction or First Circuit. I want to see every insanity case in the country where jealousy was the motivating factor. Tara, I want you to focus on the legal research. Jamie, you start lining up doctors. I want to move fast on this because I don't think Roland's going to hold up well in jail. Jamie, for fun, I want you to go through the incident reports, forensics. Give me an opinion as to whether we got any shot on the elements. No sense in going insanity if we don't have to. We all clear? Good.
I have a couple of sites I can give you, get you started.
Thanks. Jamie? Sorry. It's been one of those weeks.
I get it. Listen, if you need to talk, try Eleanor.
They took it. They just marched in here and seized it. Can you believe it?
Well, you don't actually need the head of St. Catherine, do you? It's her spirit that matters most.
You really think I'm nuts, don't you?
You've had your moments. Sometimes I envy the world you live in.
You're so sweet. Sometimes I think you and I would make for great lovers.
You're not getting out of my life now, Sheila. Only this office. You and I will still... I'm always here for you.
Well.
Guess I better go. Say goodbye to the group.
Yeah.
Don't everybody look so sad. I'll be... Thank you so much. You've all been incredibly generous with me, and... Tara, I loved trying our case together. Eugene, you're a good boss. Jimmy, hang in there with your nun case, okay? Though the church can dismiss her under canon law, the fact is, they often don't dismiss priests for having sex. Which means, in truth, they're probably firing her for being pregnant, which is a direct violation of Title VII. Klein versus Catholic Diocese of Toledo.
Thanks.
Anyway, you are all such kind and charitable people. And though I haven't known you long, I will miss you. We'll stay in touch, right?
We shall.
Previously on the practice.
Massachusetts is a no-fault state. Your wife's infidelity is a non-issue.
She didn't just cheat on me, Miss Wilson. She did so with my best friend. I have 2 young kids.
I'll represent you, Roland. Sheila. And I don't think we should just file claim against her. I think we should prosecute that best man as well.
Richard and my wife were having intercourse in my house, in my bed.
And then what happened?
Well, they looked at me, they stopped, and they started up again.
With you in the room?
Yes. They didn't even have the decency to stop.
Little news flash. The kids aren't yours. They're Richard's.
Nancy.
What?
So drop this case, or you'll never see him again.
Roland.
I think I need a lawyer. I don't want to go to jail.
You shot 2 people.
They were fornicating in my bed again.
I understand, but it's very important that you don't talk to anybody but us.
I still love her, you know. I shot her. But I love her.
You think you're clever, counsel?
Hey, Judge, if you think I crossed the line, call a mistrial.
Is that what's going on? You want a mistrial?
You told me what I couldn't argue. You got any problem with me now, then it must be personal.
I take my courtroom very personal, and
If I cross the line, call a mistrial.
I'm able to have a relationship outside of work.
When's the last time?
I believe I'm having one now.
Eugene, I'm a person who believes in admitting my wrongs, but is it really, really such a big deal that I mistakenly used your toothbrush?
First, we've had this conversation before, so how do you mistakenly use my toothbrush? Second, it is my toothbrush used to clean my mouth, and I like the bristle dry. Third, I never said it was such a big deal.
I can promise you that your bristle won't be getting wet tonight.
Oh, really? Hello? Now? I mean, it's 7:30. Fine. Judge Fox wants to see me in her chambers.
Now?
I'm an early riser. I can see you're not.
What's going on?
You have a new client, Mr. Young. His name is Jonathan Macklin. His trial begins next week, hence, time is of the essence.
Jonathan Macklin, the one in the news?
The very one. File's been sent over to your office. We'll schedule a conference for as soon
I pass.
I'm not giving you that option.
John Macklin is a racist.
Also, a defendant.
And a white supremacist. The victim was black. Is that why you picked me, because I'm black?
I picked you because his current lawyer is over his head. And you're one of the best criminal defense attorneys I know. And you're black. Mr. Macklin asked for you by name.
He asked for me.
I don't much like being the judge on this any more than you enjoy being the attorney. Let's just give him the fairest trial we can and eliminate at least one possible grounds for appeal.
Your Honor sounds biased.
Your Honor will remain impartial and guarantee the defendant a fair trial. Speaking personally, I hate the bastard. Meet your new client, and let's get going.
You took the case?
I was ordered to take it. It's not like I had a choice. Jimmy, I want you with me.
No.
Eleanor, can you cover for me on Roland Huff?
Actually, I can't.
Alan, get the file from Tara. If you need help, get it. This is a murder case. Jimmy, let's go.
I need help.
Jamie, Melissa Kenner.
Who's Melissa Kenner?
You inherited her from Rebecca Washington. She's been on your schedule.
Where is she now?
I put her in Eugene's office.
Tara, I'll need the file on Roland Huff, please.
Why?
Why? Because I'm now handling it. Is that a problem?
I'll get the file.
I'm assuming it won't be a problem. We're both adults. We should be able to suppress our respective urges. Would I be wrong?
I find an urge to be much like a thirst. Suppression is best achieved by quenching.
You'll bring me the file personally?
Would you like it personally?
We were on our way to Kingston to see my parents. Amanda's never met her grandparents.
Amanda's your daughter?
Miss Washington didn't tell you any of this?
Oh, well, she did, but it was a while ago, and I should get it from you anyhow.
Okay. Well, we had just boarded here at Logan. I'd been on the plane maybe 10 minutes when suddenly airport security comes and tells me I have to get off.
Why?
Because I was too fat to fly. Rebecca didn't tell you that part?
Oh, she did. She did. Who specifically asked you to leave?
The flight attendant. I was encroaching. That's the word she used. She said I was invading the seat next to me. The flight was full. They needed the space. Voices got raised. It was awful.
And this happened in front of the other passengers?
Never mind other people. In front of my daughter. And then people started yelling for me to get off. I paid for my ticket like everyone else. I told her I wasn't going anywhere. So they had security drag me out.
You were physically removed?
You don't know my case at all.
No, I do.
Miss Washington barely returned my calls, then she fobs it off on you, and now you don't know the first thing about it. I should make a complaint. That's what I should do.
Melissa.
It's not like I'm asking for much, just my fare back, plus maybe a little something. But you people can't be bothered, can you?
Melissa, I'm on the case, okay?
John Macklin?
Jonathan, thank you for coming.
This is James Berluti. He works with me.
Well, thank you both so much for taking my case.
We were ordered to.
Yes, well, I understand your reluctance. Please sit. You're aware that the prosecution intends to paint me as a racial extremist. By hiring you, I hope to undercut that assertion.
As accurate as that may be.
I'm an educator, Mr. Young, nothing more. My mission is to help people to improve their lives.
White people.
Yes, my people. I run a youth outreach program to help troubled teens. I help the unemployed reverse their misfortune. My church exists, you see, to aid the disenfranchised, to restore to them what is rightfully theirs.
Even if it means committing murder to do it.
I am not involved in any murder, Mr. Berluti. I would encourage you to study my teachings. I'm not a violent man.
The shooter says you ordered him to kill.
The shooter, Mr. Daniel Grant, came to us as a runaway. We gave him work, a sense of purpose. Now, evidently, he's finding some purpose in implicating me in a crime I had no part of.
His motive being?
Well, I have many enemies, Mr. Young. The FBI taps my phone. State police track my people everywhere. My beliefs have made me a target, and I think I've been set up. They couldn't get to me legally, so they've done it illegally using Mr. Grant. Now, you can believe what you want to about me, Mr. Young. But if you look at the evidence, you won't believe that I committed this crime. I'm asking for your help. Will you help me?
Is there a reason all of Rebecca's cases have been dumped on me?
First of all, they didn't all get dumped on you.
Yes. No, I'm waiting for Mr. Ashford. Is there a reason I have to place all my own calls? Does Tara not work here?
She's meeting with Roland. And for what it's worth, the case you refer to as being dumped on you sounds like a good one. Jamie, the airline just threw her off with her daughter.
Yes. Mr. Ashford, my name is Jamie Stringer. I represent Melissa Kenner. Kenner. Melissa, no, my name is Jamie.
Roland, I want you to tell me everything that happened. You entered the house, then what?
1 second. Is that wise? Whatever he tells us, we're stuck with. Suppose we should want to argue the elements. Better for him not to tell us?
That may be true, but I'm dying to know, aren't you?
Okay, look.
We're arguing insanity. For that, we need to know what happened. Exactly. Sorry to keep you waiting. Now, you came through the door, then what?
Well, I heard the sound. The same sound.
Which sound was that?
Well, the bed. I knew what they were doing, so I went up there. This time, they didn't see me at first. They just kept going. And then I saw her look. She looked at me like she expected me to walk in on them, and she was doing it all for my benefit. She had this look in her eye until she saw the gun. Then I can't remember what happened. They started saying something, but I couldn't hear it. Their mouths were moving, but I don't remember hearing anything. I just kept seeing the look in her eye when she saw me. Watching me watch her. Then I guess I shot the gun twice. Then the bed stopped squeaking. Everything stopped.
May I ask, where did the gun come from?
I kept it locked in the den. When I heard the bed, I knew. And I grabbed it. I loved her too much, I guess. I had to shoot her.
Look, I don't think your client really wants the publicity. Big airline physically removes a peaceful passenger who paid her fare because she's fat.
Well, I could argue the merits.
You have them?
Actually, yes. She was taking up another passenger's seat. A passenger who was also peaceful and had also paid full fare.
The reason my client was encroaching probably had more to do with you making the seat smaller to serve the bottom line.
Well, as I said, we could argue the merits. But since you bring up the bottom line, Miss Stringer, why don't we just get to that?
Fine.
You missed your filing deadline.
What?
The statute of limitations for suing us has expired.
Our claim would be emotional distress. For that, we have 3 years to file.
In Massachusetts. But your client was on an international flight. That means it was governed by the rules of the Warsaw Convention. You had 2 years, which were up last month. I really should report this oversight to the bar, truth be told. But you seem like a conscientious young woman. I'm going to pretend we never had this meeting.
Tara, we missed the deadline.
The what?
The filing deadline. The statute of limitations told on the airline case we can't sue. Well, why didn't anyone tell me?
Slow down.
Did Rebecca never file a complaint?
I was brought into this late. Jamie, I don't...
What's going on?
This is private.
Well, sounds like a crisis, so enjoy them.
Alan, Jamie said this is private.
What am I going to do?
The first thing? You're not going to panic.
This case is dead. I missed a deadline. It's malpractice.
Calm. Are we calm?
Let's talk to Eugene.
No!
Jamie.
No, he is the last person I want to know about this.
We're not being calm.
What's up?
What's up is our man may be innocent.
What?
Say may. The case is circumstantial, Jimmy, but I've been going through all his published articles, and he's right. None of them advocates violence.
Why would the kid say he was ordered if...
I don't know. Maybe to cut a deal. I want you to talk to him.
The shooter?
Well, he's been talking to the press. His lawyer can't stop him. He might speak to you. I'm gonna continue going through Macklin's papers.
You really think he could be innocent?
Talk to the shooter.
She just seems so upset. Maybe I can help.
It's private, Alan. I'm sorry.
Come on, throw me a bone. I'll throw you one. Where are you going anyway?
Off to see Roland. He wasn't looking so
Whoa,
good.
whoa. You're not going to visit Roland.
He was coming unraveled. Did you not see that?
I did. And Unraveled is in his best legal interests. He's meeting with the court psychologist today, who hopefully will find some diminished capacity. Let's talk about Jamie. Might it occur to you that I could help her?
She missed a filing deadline.
Big case?
Not terribly. But if you were to ask the client... Any suggestions?
Well, not that Jamie would ever do such a thing, but if it were me, I would just tell the client that we settled, pay them out of my own pocket, and avoid the whole malpractice thing.
That's fraud, Alan.
I said if it were me.
Is there anything that you wouldn't do?
For example?
Alan, what are you doing?
I was only trying to bed Tara. I promise.
Mr. Macklin saved my life. I would never betray him, Mr. Berluti.
But see, you're saying he ordered you to kill the guy.
Well, first, that's what happened. And second,
He claims he never told you to execute anybody.
Mr. Macklin is a man of great principle. He's a man who is profoundly honest, and I believe on a fundamental level, he's taking pride in my truthfulness. That having been said, it would be understandable for him to be fearful during this very trying ordeal.
You're saying this profoundly honest man is lying?
I think we need to pray for him.
Pray for him.
Mr. Berluti, I would agree. Mr. Macklin's teachings have never called for murder. Perhaps consumed by anger, he became lost. But I have always been very clear, specifically in my devotion to him. I've never wavered. I killed Arnold Coleman because Mr. Macklin told me to.
Out of my own pocket? I'm not advising it. It's just something that Alan sort of proposed. Jamie, this is malpractice. Black and white. You missed a filing deadline.
Sometimes judges forgive late filings, and I'm not going to cover up one offense with another. Are you kidding?
As I said, I'm not advising it.
Is she in there?
With a snarl on her face.
Melissa, hey.
This is my daughter, Amanda.
Hi, Amanda.
Hi. I was thinking, since she got thrown off the plane too, maybe we could amend our complaint and add her for extra sympathy.
That's... Melissa, I have something to tell you.
What?
For some... Well, sometimes... What I'm trying to say is that incredibly, the defendant has offered to settle.
They have?
Yes. They are going to refund your full fare, yours too, Amanda. And get this, this is the best part. They've agreed to pay you $10,000.
What?
Yes. I met with them, I got tough, and they just folded. It's fantastic.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Tell them no.
What?
I've thought about it. What they did can't be fixed with money.
Melissa, everything can be fixed with money.
I want my day in court.
Your day? Whoa, hold on.
I want to put the word out.
We could lose in court. I think you should take the money, don't you, Amanda?
My mind is made up.
Okay. Clients sometimes let emotion govern their decisions. It's my job to step in as objective.
I'm not.
Okay, take the money.
She's yelling at us.
I just want you to be happy.
I want my day in court. If they're offering 10, there's gotta be more. Way they treated me. We're going to trial.
The news isn't good, Roland.
What's the matter?
Well, the state psychologist finds you competent to stand trial, which we anticipated. But moreover, in his judgment, you fully understood the nature and quality of your actions. Basically, he won't support our insanity defense.
Did you expect him to?
Well, I was hopeful. Now, listen, I've hired our own expert, very expensive, highly pedigreed. He could be an enormous part of our case. It's important when you meet with him to act nutty.
Alan?
I'm certainly not suborning false testimony or demeanor. Be yourself. But that little fist-tapping thing you do that.
Alan?
Also, the part where mouths were moving, but you didn't hear words coming out. Be sure to include that. And if true, of course, don't forget to mention you have no memory of squeezing a trigger. You're a lovely, sweet man, Roland. But our whole case rests on you coming off as a loon.
Now I have a duty to report you.
I prefaced everything with if true.
You just coached a witness to act crazy.
Nonsense. I said be yourself.
Alan.
Tara. Did you hear the part about sweet, lovely man? That's true. Do you want that sweet, lovely man to go to prison for the rest of his life? I'm not talking about observation in a hospital until he's cured. I'm talking about prison for the rest of his life.
That's not what this is about.
That's exactly what it's about. That's what it's always about. You're not here to serve a process or an adversarial system second to none in the world. If you're lucky, you'll have the opportunity every once in a great while to defend a decent human being who really doesn't belong in prison. You've got one here. You know what you do in those situations, Tara? Whatever you can. Nothing more, but nothing less.
You lied to her?
Yes. And she turned down the offer, and now she wants to go to trial, and I don't know what to do.
Jamie, how?
I know, it was stupid, but
Oh my God. So this woman thinks the airline offered her $10,000?
When we're barred from even suing because I missed the stupid deadline, this is Rebecca's fault.
No, it's yours, and one you've compounded unbelievably.
Look, just help me. Can you do that?
I'm not really sure how. I think we have to tell Eugene.
No. I cannot look at myself through his judgmental, unforgiving, intolerant, vicious eyes. Forget it.
This, the man you sleep with.
I've come to you, not him. Please.
Okay, first, we all commit and get sued for malpractice. It's why we have insurance.
I've only been out of law school for 2 years. I didn't want it on my record. It would be the only thing on my record.
Second, to lie to a client.
I know, I didn't plan it. It just came out.
Well, Jamie, the only thing you can do now is correct it. Tell your client the truth.
Eleanor, she was ready to call the bar on me before. This woman will hold a press conference. Trust me. When she feels wronged, that's why I'm in this trouble. Can you please talk to her and convince her it's in her best interest to take the $10,000?
No. I can't do that.
I could lose my license over this. If she makes a thing about it, I could get disbarred.
Jamie, you have made a horrible mistake. The best advice I can give you is don't make it worse.
Once he got a hold of the building, he immediately moved to evict Mr. Macklin.
We're talking now about the man you shot.
Yes. Mr. Macklin had gone to court to oppose the eviction, and upon suffering defeat, a very public defeat, that's when he told me of my mission.
Okay. You used the word mission. Did Mr. Macklin ever use the word kill or execute?
He used the word eliminate. He said my mission was to eliminate Mr. Coleman.
Did you question it? Did you say, hey, hold on, that's murder, we don't do that?
No.
Why not?
Because, as I said, it was a mission, Mr. Berluti.
Well, suppose Mr. Macklin said it was your mission to kill your own mother.
He would never say that.
Why not?
He had a great love for me. And still does, I believe. Just as I continue to have great love for him.
A gay thing?
I'm telling you.
Not everything's a gay thing, Jimmy.
Don't make me out a homophobe, Eugene. I'm telling you. Let's just ask him. Do you need time to think it over?
No, I do not, Mr. Berluti. My silence is meant to connote offense. Homosexuality is against God. It is evil.
Is it possible this boy has homosexual feelings towards you?
No, that is not possible. Who is telling you this?
I just detected Danny Grant is kind of effeminate. He speaks of you with great affection.
Danny Grant is a loyal member of my church who became misguided. He acted unilaterally. I'm sure he did so under the false assumption that he was serving me or my church. He's neither expressed nor manifested any evil homosexual intentions.
Look, this could be something to go with. The victim defeated you publicly in court. The boy was in love with you, so he avenges your loss. Then, maybe feeling rejected by you, he decides to say you ordered the hit.
There's no homosexuality in my church, Mr. Young. If you suggest as much, I will discharge you.
Was he enraged? Yes. Heat of passion, certainly, but insane? I don't think so.
Did he tell you the part about seeing mouths move and not hearing words come out?
Yes, and he tapped his fist per your instructions. Look, your problem goes to everything that transpired before he went into the bedroom. He says he knew what was going on when he retrieved the weapon. He likely formed intent down in his den.
Did he say that?
Well, why else would he get the gun to clean it?
What, are you a profiler now?
No. I'm a psychologist who is on your side, and I am advising you not to go with insanity.
What about automatism? Isn't it possible that he got the gun to scare them, to threaten them, maybe even shoot them? But once he went into the room and he saw his best friend screwing his wife, everything after that was involuntary.
So you're saying he retrieved the gun downstairs?
I'm saying that even if he had a general intent to assault or kill when he was downstairs, that once he went into the room and he saw what he saw, he then went on automatic pilot. Isn't that possible?
Well, I suppose...
That's what happened. I can feel it in my heart. That's precisely what happened. Wonderful. Tara, you've been holding back.
I can't let this proceed with you, Miss Wilson. You're not yet a member of the bar.
I'm sure Mr. Shaw will be here imminently.
Well, that's not good enough. Take Mr. Huff back into custody. Call the next case.
I'm terribly sorry. Did I miss anything good?
Mr. Shore, I run a punctual, crisp courtroom.
I appreciate that, Your Honor. I apologize. I can make this very short. We only seek to change our plea. Its formality should take about 2 seconds. Hello.
You're changing your plea to what?
Not guilty by reason of automatism.
What did you say? Automatism?
It's actually one word, Your Honor. It basically means my client was not in control of his actions.
Well, I won't let you argue that.
I beg your pardon?
You will not make a mockery of this court, counsel. What factual basis
Your
do you...
Honor, if you walked in on your wife with your best friend, wouldn't you go a little bluey?
The last lawyer before me from your firm insulted the integrity of this room. I will not let it happen again.
I'm not liking you so far. How about this? Deny my defense. I'll get you tossed for abuse of judicial discretion, and we can be done with each other. Does that work for you?
Oh, you won't be done with me, Mr. Shore. I assure you.
Are you attracted to me, Judge? Our plea is not guilty by reason of automatism. Deal with it.
This could be... Well, there's something you need to know, Melissa.
I already know.
You do?
Yes, I do. And all I can say is thank you. Mr. Torrance came to my house this morning. He actually drove right to my house.
Mr. Torrance?
From the airline. He told me how relentless you've been. He also told me you even offered to put up some of your own money if they'd match it.
Oh, Mr. Torrance told you that?
And then he offered $25,000. And something else. An apology. He said they were wrong. He looked me right in the eye and told me how sorry he was. Then he did the same with Amanda. Said he knew what his employees forgot. That we're human beings. Anyway, I accepted his offer. Probably should have called, run it by you first. But the truth is, I got all I wanted. So I said yes. Thank you, Miss Stringer. I'll never forget this.
Conspiracy to commit murder, we'll agree to 10. Accessory, another 10. Served concurrently.
Mr. Young?
It's a start.
A start? Your client ordered an execution. The most he will serve is 10 years.
It seems like a fair offer, Mr. Young.
It is, but I can't recommend it.
Why not?
Because I got a better than even chance of getting a not guilty.
Mr. Young, for everybody's sake, and I do mean everybody, a trial would be best avoided.
I'm not following. Are you asking me to tank this?
No, I'm endorsing the district attorney's offer as a reasonable one. 10 years for murder is a bargain, and the cost of going to trial would be immeasurable for all the players, not to mention the city of Boston.
Those factors aren't relevant, not
Are
to my...
you kidding? The reason I plucked you in the first place is because of the racial ramifications. The city is rife.
This is a case I think I can beat, given that I will not recommend to my client he plead guilty. You plucked me, Judge. You got me.
Are you sure this is what you want, counsel?
I still can't believe that he didn't lock you up.
I wish he had. Be easier to get rid of him. Next step, tap into your network. Find me a British medical expert on automatism.
Why British?
See, Americans think the English are smarter. Jamie.
Hey. Did you tell Alan about my little predicament?
I'm sorry?
Is it Alan Shore, by the way? Or Torrance?
I've never been good at riddles.
It had to be you. Who else? He went to Melissa Kenner and pretended to be somebody from the airline and settled the case. You put up your own money?
All she really wanted was the apology.
Why would you do this? You barely know me.
Well, any chance I get to break a law.
I don't know whether to thank you or to curse you for getting me in even deeper. But I'm gonna go with thank you.
You put up your own money? What's going on?
Meaning?
Meaning that you're not that nice a fellow.
You know, I like to fantasize when I go to bed. Helps me sleep. I've been having wonderful sessions with you in mind, actually. But with Jamie, I keep hitting a block. Sex isn't all body parts for me, Tara. It's mental. I've been sensing Jamie's repelled by me for some reason. Now that I've perhaps courted her favor, I'm hoping that my fantasy could have a life. Tara, whether I'm committing random acts of kindness or impersonating an airline executive or even talking back to a judge, it's always about getting the girl.
Even if it's only in your mind.
The one place I'm never disappointed.
You know what I love about your talk, Alan?
Hmm.
Is it makes me feel safe.
Does it now?
Because men who talk never do anything.
Would you like me to be a doer, Tara? I never make the first move. It's beneath me.
I always make the first move. But I'm not going to here. Happy to make the second. Perhaps the third. But you need to go first, Alan.
It needs to be you.
I think not.
Oh, it will be.
Oh, it won't.
I'm waiting, Tara. Things are beginning to tingle.
I'm right here, Alan.
Your instincts were correct. That offer is unacceptable.
Look, I don't mean to sound too confident. In the public's mind, you already stand convicted. And 10 years? It's not a bad deal.
I would not last one day in prison, Mr. Young, much less 10 years. Not exactly my demographic.
Sorry?
I don't mean to disparage you.
You think prisons are full of black people?
We don't need to get into this.
Oh, I got time.
Eugene.
Mr. Young.
In this country, there are more black men in prison than there are in college, Mr. Young. That is not a white supremacist opinion. It is a fact.
And you don't think that has anything to do with the white society that has...
All right. Let's just stick to the case.
The offer of 10 years is officially rejected. I did not kill anybody. There won't be any plea. Mr. Young, you and I need to get on the same side now. My trial begins in 6 days.
Mr. Macklin, I will give you the best defense I can. But you and I will never be on the same side.
I am a human being. I need you to see me as a human being. Certainly you're capable of doing that.